What's happening, kings, queens, peeps, and everything in between? Welcome back to Vibing in the Valley. It's a late night edition episode, but for y'all, it will be the late morning. But that being said, I'm joined, as always, with my beautiful co-host. I hope I said that right, Jolty.
You did your best.
I did my best, and I said your name, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Now I'm going to keep the glasses on. Because I'm really tossed.
Yeah.
But I'm good. I'm good to go. Maybe I'll take them off. There we go.
There you go. No, you
there it is. How's it going, everybody? Look, it's me. It's your old pal, DBB.
You look like a dad that came back after his son made the league.
Look, man, I'm back, okay? I've returned, all right? Look, I was just...
Where's my small down payment on a house?
Undercover. Look, undercover bossing it, all right? That's what I was doing. Wanted to see what you've been up to.
Well, been suffering through work. Other than that, been looking forward every week to this podcast. Man.
You know what? I don't want to air out any kind of laundry, but it's not dirty. It's of the dope variety, if laundry could ever be dope, but... You have a promotion on hand.
It's possible that I can be promoted, yes.
Right. So we got to make this happen for you, man. This is a good opportunity.
Oh, you trying to go up there and, do the sucking? Or?
Okay, you know what? How about this? I will be undercover customer. You hear? Check this out. I'll go in.
Now you just like you're going to rob the place.
No, absolutely not. This looks... completely normal.
You look like Whoopi Goldberg.
All right. This is the fit.
God damn.
Yeah. Is that looking good? That looking good?
Oh no, man.
All right. I hope you like that. Look, that's what you wanted. You wanted to do the podcast. 12 o'clock at night.
The audio only people are gonna be so confused right
Dude,
now.
if I fart right now, all right, dude, I'm gonna try and let it go out. But in any case, I really want you to get fucking promoted, man. I want it to happen for you so bad.
I mean, I want it too, but I also don't want it at the same time, because then I get to get bitched at by management, etc.
No. Let's be honest. It's the responsibilities that come with the promotion.
Oh no, it's just the same thing as my job, just a little bit different.
But if the difference is a $4 raise and double the hours, why not, man? I mean, we don't have to go heavy into the finances, but just it's everything you earn is 2x, if not even more.
Yeah,
more so, actually, more so, by a factor of probably 6, if that math. I don't know. Math people, I hope you're tuning in.
I mean, honestly, they have better things to listen to than two idiots. But
no, absolutely not. I just gave them an equation. It's 11 in the morning. What else are they gonna want to do?
11 morning? No, we're definitely. It's kind of dark outside. Now.
It's 11 in the morning for them. 11 p.m. for us.
I guess you worked your way around to it. Good
Look,
job.
Hey, I'm a Slytherin snake.
What are the Slytherin snake?
No, man. How? This is the plan. Okay, I'll go in undercover. You'll help me out. You'll check me out.
Well, it depends what you mean by check you out.
Well, you could do it both ways.
First, you have to actually make the order. Then it has to be picked. I have to be on car side, luckily, and then I run it out to you.
Do you pick the orders?
Every once in a while, and most of the time I am. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta text me on a day that I can place an order and get a pickup in the same day.
Well, if you order early enough in the day, you can pick up the same day.
Okay, so dude, look, if we plan this right, I'll just go right up to your fucking manager and I'll be like, hey, listen
here, buddy.
I'll be like, listen, your employee, Joltimus Prime, he is in line for a promotion, I've heard. And I've been a regular here for quite some time, and I would really like to see him in that position. Cause
only if this is a movie, man.
No, we can make it happen.
Gotta make it happen? Okay.
100%. It's very easy. And if your boss says, "Who the hell are you?" I'll just be like, "All right, buddy, you and me outside now." Pronto.
He used to train MMA.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab him, give him a hug, and I'm gonna be like, "Listen to me. I don't think you know what's about to happen, and neither do I, but we're standing in the middle of the parking lot, so I'm going to make this quick. You're giving him that fucking promotion, or I'm not letting go, and no one is stopping their vehicle."
Well, you'd have to catch him in the middle of the crosswalk, and old people drive slow, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess, like, we'd get hit by, like, a 2-mile-an-hour car.
2 mile.
Get all bruised up, and he'd be like, "All right, dude, I get the message, fuck."
A PT Cruiser comes a PT Bruiser.
Dude, the PT Bruiser, baby. Oh my God, that's totally my career UFC fighter right there.
The PT Bruiser.
Justice, Jolty, the PT Bruiser Prime.
From Liverpool, England.
From Liverpool, England.
He's a scoozer.
So, this is kind of a hard transition. Okay, think of it as kind of like a drift, but England. English accent, right?
Yeah.
Right. Two brothers who have an English accent, but it's kind of not an English accent.
I think I see where you're going here.
Tate brothers.
Yes, the Tate brothers.
The Tate brothers. I noticed you put that up as the topic, so I'm curious.
Want to talk about it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's crack it open.
So yeah, I mean, this Andrew Tate guy, funny as he may be, is spouting a whole bunch of bullshit. Like this whole like pseudo I'm super masculine and my girl is gonna do this, and that. It's just shit you shouldn't be preaching towards these impressionable 12-year-old, 11-year-old idiots.
Yes.
Like, oh, it's okay to treat a woman like trash as long as I'm succeeding. But that's just a cycle of fucking. I would say misogyny, but
it's it's an interesting one. Andrew Tate's a very very interesting
funny
personality.
man.
I will say before anything, he is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I also think he's badass. Okay, in a man sense, in a machismo, like, okay, like he gets shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like in that male role model, in that male role model, he really paints an image, I should say, and projects an image, and it's backed up, I should say, right? It's a backed up by fucking by success. It's backed up by a little bit of materialism and and ideas, and they're all fucking. Not all of his ideas, I should say, are solid, but you can't deny that in terms of success rate, he's solid. You know what I mean? But the shit that he says that definitely everyone could take a step back and be like, see, there's a double standard there. That doesn't make sense. And definitely some things that we would say are rooted in misogyny.
Yeah, and when you say paint him as a male role model, I still think that that's asinine, because the reason why he lives in Romania is not because, I'm just a millionaire, I go where I want to go.
Oh, no.
It's because he has domestic violence allegations.
Yeah, he has a lot of crazy shit going on.
Sexual assault allegations, money laundering, etc. Like,
maybe I should say this.
Tax evasion.
But tax evasion is all of us, I feel like. I mean, and by all of us, I mean, like, if anyone had the opportunity to say pocket an extra $60,000, everybody would do it. I mean, people were doing it during the pandemic, of course. You know what I mean?
Word.
But, of course, I just think I think the cars are cool. He's badass. He backs it up. He's ripped.
The only cool thing about him is that he was an actual kickboxing world champion.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking dope.
That's the dope
Cobra
thing.
Tate, baby. That shit's sick.
Cobra Tate, yeah. But,
okay, and you can't fucking lie. the cars are fucking dope.
Of course, everybody loves a cool car.
Dude,
but
cars fucking dope.
But like, it's only the douchebags that drive them.
Okay, yeah. You could say only douchebags drive them. Or you could say motherfuckers who get shit done.
Devil's advocate
cars.
next to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, not trying to ride his dick or anything like that, but definitely. I mean, I look at the guy and I'm like, you know what? Of course, I see that and I'm like, you know what? There's part of that where I'm like, yeah, of course, I want to enjoy.
Personally, I wouldn't
fast
dick
cars.
ride like that.
Oh no! Well, you see, it depends on what. No, I'm not gonna say goals because that's just kind of like a broad stroke. But it's like sometimes I like to get motivated by materialism, and then seeing somebody like Andrew Tate completely take over the fucking internet.
See,
like,
why can't we go back to Ty Lopez?
Huh?
Ty Lopez, you remember him?
Yeah, I do remember Ty Lopez.
You know
I
how
actually
I got
made a
these
mock
two
video.
these
Yeah.
two Lamborghinis?
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Dude, I gotta show you.
Why can't we have him, man?
I made a fucking mock video when I was like in high school.
So did I.
Yeah.
I had like him with Joey's World Tour, etc. It was all in one video when I was in movie production class at Mountain View.
Oh, there you go.
That was great.
Man, dude, Ty Lopez was bro, when he hit the scene, it was kind of nuts too. It was
Just
like,
took over Snapchat.
Yeah, it just took everywhere. I mean, those YouTube ads were insane.
He must have ran pockets.
Dude. Knowledge. Ty, you know what, man?
Come to the podcast.
Fuck it. Yeah, Ty. Right here on this nice couch.
This nice casting couch.
You've been casting on here?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Dude, no, it's actually a very comfortable couch. Easy to fall asleep in. Very comfortable.
It's pretty comfortable.
Pretty comfortable.
Other than when I had to like lift my face off of it, but you know.
That's actually the worst part. The worst part about this couch is if you don't lay anything on there before you get, if you don't put a layer on there.
just covered up with the blanket and that's it.
Oh, dude.
Fuck it.
No good. No good.
Fucking had to, peel back my skin off the couch.
Oh, no, dude. That shit is the worst. The way the fucking, it's leather, bro. What are you going to do?
It is super comfortable though.
What is he going to do? You know what? On the topic of materialism, remember my cousin with the poltergeist video. You know what?
Ghost stories with DBB.
There it is, the poltergeist video. Well, I'll go ahead and make sure to throw it up while we're talking about it because we've already seen it. We could watch it again on the phone if you want to watch it.
No,
you kind of have it in your.
I strictly remember it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and describe the video for those of you guys listening, of course, and then I'm gonna put video on video. Do some editing. All right, cool. So, in this video, which takes place in my uncle's tire shop, my cousin, Ismail, dope guy, he's sitting there playing game on his phone. You know what I'm saying? Playing phone game, right?
Yeah.
Behind the desk, and he's very focused on his phone. Now, there's tires all over the office, of course, as you can imagine, tire shop. And then there's one tire that's distinctly leaned against another pile of tires. But leaned against there as pretty leaned. You know what I mean?
Don't drop that, please.
It's no, sorry. The best way to describe it is that it's leaned against these tires, and it's not like it's barely leaned against the wall. It's fully leaned against the wall.
Lean.
And suddenly in the video, you watch the tire just as if someone is pushing it. Just tipping it over, it goes from this leaned position and just falls completely over into onto the rim. So it was actually a full wheel. This wasn't just a tire. It was what fell over was the wheel with the tire. And I mean, hard to fucking really describe what happened there. Of course, I put it up so you guys let me know what you guys think. That shit was kind of crazy. My cousin showed. I've heard some other stories about it. There was a person who worked for my uncle who was sleeping in the outhouse behind the tire shop, which has a bathroom and whatnot, a spare room, and he couldn't sleep because he would be getting pulled awake. So, that being said, I'm 22 years old. That means
I'm 21.
Sorry. that means we can ghost hunt officially for the next 6 years, and it really wouldn't like do any damage on our lifespan. We'd be able to just
go
walk
to
away
those
with all that.
abandoned places up north and stuff. Come on, I'm down for it.
I'm 100% down. I mean, I say that now, and and a part of me is like, damn, I don't know about all
The
that.
ghost is
But
like,
you know what? It's fun.
Yikes!
I gotta play Phasmophobia. I gotta play more of that. I haven't played in a while. Phasmophobia has had an update recently.
I have that game, so.
But
Jinkies.
back to materialism, back to the physical and not the metaphysical. My cousin also has a BMW, so I'm thinking we're putting it in motion. I spoke with mi madre, and I'm going to be making mention of it to my uncle. We're gonna fix the bumper on my car, flip it, and find a Beamer on the auction that's salvage title and fix it up. Because my cousin's Beamer is a 2000, probably 16, 17, 2016, 17. It's
Beamers
a
are super, like, a lot of work, though.
They are a lot of work, but if we can get lucky the same way we did with mine, which was just like, it was really a fender bender, but with some insurance companies, depending on the model and the make of the car, they just total the fucking bitch out because they're like, we can't. It's just I guess cost wise, it's easier for them to total it out versus, I guess, getting whatever the fuck part.
My car got
broken.
totaled when I crashed a couple of years ago. My Chrysler.
Yeah? Damn.
I had a 1992 Chrysler Imperial.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah, the one I slept in. Yeah.
Bro.
Car was nice.
Fucking hell.
It wasn't my fault either, but since I was making a left turn, it was my fault via the state.
Oh, damn.
So I was turning left is like, you know how lights would go from yellow to red? I was turning left in the yellow because I sat there waiting. And then there was no other cars coming, and the shit fucking speeds up right into me head on.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it was in January 2020.
Shit. Damn.
I mean, everybody in the accident was fine. Other than that chick, she fucking made up some shit so she could try to get the max out of the insurance. But other than that, I walked away with a bruised sternum and bruised ribs from the airbag, absolutely fucking knocking my shit out.
Oh, goddamn.
That was I got out of school a couple days for it though, so that was pretty cool.
Bruised ribs. What's that experience like?
I'm
pretty sure I might have bruised a rib, broke a rib for sure, but
like it's hard to breathe. It's uncomfortable to lay on your back or your side or in general.
Okay.
And I was like, it was a deep bruise. Like they were like, you were close to breaking your ribs. I was like, wow, nice.
Fucking hell, man.
But like, no, I mean, I've felt pain like that before, but I wouldn't want to feel that pain again.
Not true.
I like getting good nights of sleep, not waking up, gasping for air.
Fuck, man. That's like truly that shit is the worst. I back in November, I'm pretty sure I had COVID. Cause I was just wasting away, dying. I mean, just fucking dying, walking corpse at that point. And one night, in the night that it was particularly the worst, was the night right before my mom brought me antibiotics on Thanksgiving. But dude, literally, I woke up gasping for air, like could not breathe. I had to open the window and just like fucking break the screen and then just put my head out the window and just fucking, because it was just fucking, I couldn't breathe. I truly could not breathe. And I do not know what the fuck I had, because I know typically how it goes down for me is I don't get sick ever.
Yeah.
Mostly once a year. But when I get sick, it's supposed to be the worst. But that one, fucking terrible. Fucking terrible.
I've had a couple COVID scares, but I don't think I've ever contracted. I'm fully vaccinated. So.
Yeah, I've never got tested. Never been vaxxed.
I mean, I live with two old people, so like
you had to make compromises.
I was like, I'd rather have them be safe. If I were to get it, I wouldn't kill them, man.
Right, yeah.
And they're both vaccinated as well, but don't want to take the chances.
Some of my family members are vaccinated. I think so. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I have a vaccination card somewhere, but
Yeah, I thought about getting a fake vaccination card. And then I realized I'm like, this isn't gonna be, this isn't the new world order. This isn't it. This isn't.
they're not trying to.
Yeah. I was like, man, let me get this fake vaccination card. I gotta have it that way I can do shit. And then I was like, nigga, I am getting wrapped up in everyone's delusion. This is not the new world order. They're not. No, it's not happening, nigga. You go to Jack in the Box right now. Get tacos. Stop listening to this podcast right now. Go to Jack in the Box and get your 2 tacos for $1.79. Why? Because
they have mid tacos, man.
shut up. Do it while you can.
I mean, unless they come in the munchie meal, then they're good.
Dude, that munchie meal was uncanny for $5. And I really don't know if I can justify $8 for the meal.
I mean, unless you give me a large drink with it, but then maybe. Because you're getting 2 types of fries, 2 tacos, and a sandwich.
You could upgrade the drink.
I think so, yeah. But if you're gonna charge me $8, just give me the large outright instead of making.
Is it still medium for $8?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Jack in the Box.
I missed
what
that.
The fuck?
Bro, back in the day.
Make a U-turn.
$5 for the munchie meal. Get there was a chicken tater melt, the jalapeno sriracha chicken sandwich, all of that. Just beautiful.
That curly sriracha fried burger is good too.
Anything that's spicy is good, in my opinion.
You know, there was the chicken tater melt sandwich that was good until one day they just well, I don't even really know what they did, but it just kind of seems like they came and shit on my burger, on the chicken tater melt sandwich, and I literally, this started the weight loss for me. I took a fucking bite into it at the apartment while I was laying in bed, and I just had mayo, ranch, and cheese sauce all over my fucking face. And I mean, I was high, and honestly, this is a very low moment. I didn't start full crying, but tears did kind of come to my eyes because I got up. I was obviously naked. Fuck you. I was naked. I turned on the lights, and there was a mirror by my bed, and I just looked, and there was all the cheese sauce, and I looked at the burger, and it was fucking ruined, and all I had was my fucking shitty fries, no air fryer, no way to reheat these fucking fries properly. So I just was like, I can't eat tonight.
You don't want to laugh at that.
No, dude, that's the fucking truth, man. That is the fucking truth. That's the honest truth. And they fucked me that night. And I won't forgive them.
Jack,
I know what location to fucking bench. No, I'm just kidding.
You and Jack are gonna have one out, huh?
No, dude. Speaking of, I'm gonna send you photos for this, and I'm gonna put them onto the pod. Do you know that Jack went missing for years?
Like the mascot?
Oh my god. I'm not shitting you. OT, my brother, thank you for your service. I know he hates that shit. He hates that dude.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I hope he's hey Matt, I hope all is well. But he's the only fucking guy that gets this. One day, we went to Jack in the Box, and swear to God, Jack was nowhere to be seen on the menu, on no poster boards. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's Jack? So I sent a photo. OT, hey, what the fuck? There's no Jack. Where's Jack? And he was like, what the fuck? And then he sends a follow-up photo days later. He's at Jack in the Box. He's like, he's gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's just nowhere to be seen for years. I mean, no commercials, nothing. Until suddenly, one day, I see on a metal plate on the exterior of one of these Jack in the Boxes, his fucking outline. And I'm like, is Jack back?
Is Jack back?
And dude, no shit. I'm at my grandma's house. And you know, TV in Spanish. And it's like, Venga, Jack in the Box. And then Jack, just like that. And it's like, the nigga and the head. And I was like, Jack is fucking back, baby. Let's go! And then I started going to the Jack in the Box to get. But I swear to God, when Jack was gone, that's when they shit and came on my burger.
It just comes full circle.
Yeah, man. That's what happens when management disappears. They think management's gone. They can come and shit all over your burger. Not when Jack is in town, baby.
Jack whips out his Jack in the Box cock and just slams it on the table.
You know what Jack does to the employees that get put on the
I worked there, man.
no good boy list?
What does he do to them? Because I never was on that list.
He pulls them to his office at the big Jack in the Box office. Right?
The box office, I like.
Right. Big box. And it has a Jack that comes out the top. And it's Jack coming out like this. Right? Golden.
Golden, yeah.
Jack means business. Because Jack is back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he takes bad employees, brings them into his office, and he says, all right, which one of you would like to come with me into the Jack in the Box? And they're like, the Jack in the Box? And he says, yeah, the Jack in the Box. And it's a door. He takes them into the door, and they are never seen again. But Jack always comes back. You know what I think? I think Jack, while he was away for those 2 years, was getting rid of all of the employees that were bad at Jack in the Box. At the Jack in the Box office.
I missed the cue for that. Tough.
Well, you got out in time, my friend.
Shit, bro. You turn that into a horror movie real quick. The thin ending.
Hey, I don't want to fucking know where they go. All I know is I'm happy that Jack's back.
That's what they make the curly fries out of.
Detective DBB on scene, baby.
Lord. I hate you.
Didn't expect that, did you?
I
11 a.m. for you, but nearly 12 a.m. for us.
Yeah.
So I had to do a little Jack in the Box office creepy creepy pasta box story.
I'm gonna go on creepypasta when I get home and see if there's any Jack in the Box stories now.
Dude, do not be surprised if you get home and some random channel gets recommended to you and the title says, "What happened to Jack?" And it's just the silhouette of question marks for the thumbnail.
By DBB.
I'll make a video in 10 minutes.
Fucking screaming top of your lungs to the mic.
Oh man.
It was real, damn it!
I'm telling you, man.
My struggles were real.
Hey, listen, I would never kill myself. So if a suicide thing comes out on me, just know I got too close to Jack.
The Jack that smiles back. Jack in the Box.
The Jack that smiles back. Oh my God! Jack has been turning the bad Jack in the Box employees at the Jack in the Box office in the Jack in the Box. He's been turning them into fucking goldfish. Oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
Are you going through an existential crisis?
Oh my fucking God! Oh my God! Dude, I tried to get hired at Jack in the Box. That's the fucking thing. Back in 2017, they wouldn't hire. That means that Mexican woman saved Joseph, Jonathan, and my life. Holy shit!
It's getting too deep, man.
You You know what I just
Let's
realized?
add that into the vibing.
You know
in the
what I
Valley
just
lore.
realized? You completely just put me in a different. You just like Mandela affected me because like it's the snack that smiles back. So you said the Jack that smiles back, and I was like, hold on, the Jack that smiles
It's fine.
back.
We're starting
Goldfish?
the VITV cinematic universe. Now that we got lore, we got horror movies
Dude,
now.
it is set, baby. Ethan Hawke, are you ready?
Ethan
Dude,
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke is Jack.
He puts his Jack.
Dude.
Then we have
It would be the first horror film
we get
that
Jordan
Ethan
Peele to
Hawke doesn't
direct
die
it.
in. What's up?
Jordan Peele to direct it.
All right. I'll get to writing it. I'll send it over. Be like, hey,
executive produce.
punch it up. Let me know what you think of it. And
Then who is our protagonist going to be? Butcher from The Boys. All right then, Jack.
it's going to be Wendy.
Wendy's plug?
You know why? Because Wendy is going to go too far off the path, too close to the Jack. Jackman coming to a theater near you.
November 2026.
Bro, that's the date. Mark it in your calendars, guys. November the 26th?
2026.
November 26th, 2026. Jackman.
11/26/26.
All right. Let's talk about WWE. I like
Of
this
course,
topic.
I always love talking about WWE, man. You got me all sprung up. You got your little Jack in the Box theory. Now it's not my turn.
All right.
So WWE, in 2007, I believe, is the exact year, transitioned from their old mature audience that had carried them for so long to push the product for the demographic of kids, and have been PG-13 ever since. And now, as of Monday, they're moving to a TVMA 14 rating.
Ooh, higher rating, correct?
Yes, they're going higher, so they're going to be a lot more like violence, etc. Just to bring in a stronger demographic of people who are a little older than 7 years old, and
to kind of bring back like that raw
wrestling
feeling.
Yes, that's what AEW's been killing them on like the last year and a half.
Right.
And now they're bringing this back, and it's gonna be great because women are gonna get sluttier. Sorry, but it's just a great thing for business. Like you get Vince McMahon out the way, and then boom, a bunch of things start to improve really quickly.
This is very exciting. This is actually really exciting because you know what I'm very interested to see.
What?
Even though I'm sure they're still fucking tuned in, but I'm interested to see like old wrestling fans be like, hold on,
exactly.
Because I want to see them take a chance and be like, let me tune in. They got a higher rating, which I'm assuming that, like you're saying, it's gonna mean more violence. There's gonna be
more boobs,
more boobs, more butt. Even though it's a lot of boob and butt,
they still do show that stuff now,
dude.
I mean, because
wrestlers,
a few months ago, like a commentator who is married to a wrestler, they were like about to actually have their wedding, and they played it into a storyline and stuff, and they were like making out and shit at the fucking table. What? And I'm imagining what it's gonna be like on TV. I mean, 14's gonna fucking dry humper in front of everybody.
That's gonna be insane.
But yeah, other than that, man, I'm really excited for the future. What comes with WWE,
dude? Optimism. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I hope that they don't fuck me over like they have for the past 10 years of my life.
What? You've been sending up contracts or something?
No. They've been fucking me over as a fan. Just my favorites always lose when they're put in the position to win, and they just are negligent to my feelings.
Always getting shafted and shit.
Yep.
Makes sense. No, I'm. That's good, man. This is exciting. Be able to tune in. I haven't tuned in for a while. I mean, I feel like the real difference for me.
I try to force you into it,
No, well, I feel like the real difference for me is not having cable and shit.
Now we live on the internet. There's on websites and Twitch streams, etc.
Hold on, I gotta make sure this is still recording. Oh, you know what? I can't play it because it's recording. Today's the 16th. Perfect.
It's about to be the 17th, actually, in a minute or two, probably. Let me check. In 20 minutes. It'll be the 17th.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So it's got to be recording. It's just like the timer froze because I clicked off of it. But in any case,
Yeah.
I will roll on into my topics.
Word?
Okay, so I summarized it as comment wars, a brief history. So I don't know. I got to thinking about this because I think earlier in the week no, it might have been last week, but I don't know. I can't even really remember. But Trevor Wallace had posted a clip, and and it was funny shit. Some guy sent his phone up. He's like, "Here's a picture of my dog. Do comedy on that." And he's like, "You know what?" And Trevor was like, "Fuck that, dude. I'm going through your search history." And he went there, and it was like, kind of flaming his search history and shit, and it was funny. And the guy had looked up how to connect two monitors. Trevor was like, "How to connect two monitors? Look up how to connect two girls, you fucking nerd." Some shit like it was
You
funny.
fucking virgin?
Yeah, and it was fucking hilarious. And then I commented, I was like, "Nah, bro, you gotta cut him some slack. Sometimes connected two monitors be weird." You know what I'm saying? Like I just put that, and then some guy was like, "It was a joke." Like just came through with it and put the eyeballs emoji, and I was like, "I know, that's why I put the laughing emoji. I thought it was funny." And then I was like, "All right, well, I guess he'll just never respond. That's the end of it." He responded. I don't even know what he responded with, but when I saw he responded, I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" I was like, "Bro, what did you find?"
Man, you're talking to JROTC kid real quick.
Dude, that's the thing. And then I realized, like, yeah, comments they're a fun time because putting a comment out there, you're like, maybe this stirs it up.
I tried to.
And then nothing happens, or sometimes you put up a comment and you're like, "Oh man, this video was great," and then someone's like, "You're a fucking asshole, loser, piece of shit."
This
and
video
like,
fucking sucked. It killed my dog.
Yeah, and you're like, "Wow, I didn't know that. Like that's insane." What did you? So like
That's why I love being a part of like the sports community on social media because I'm able to like stir up the pot and just absolutely piss people off and wind them up when it comes to sports.
You got some hot takes for sure.
Of course, always.
Always. Good takes too.
All Wisconsin teams are winning championships this year. Fight me if you disagree.
Say that again.
I said all Wisconsin sports teams are winning championships this year. Fight me if you disagree.
You truly believe this?
I believe that the Bucks and the Packers have a strong chance. Other than that, the Brewers are choke artists. But
wow, we here in Arizona are very very familiar with choke artists at the Suns at all of our sports teams.
I mean, the Cardinals are worse.
I should just get into hockey, see if the Coyotes are doing
Coyotes are fucking terrible.
Are you serious?
They're absolutely terrible. They had like a top 3 pick in the draft this year. Also, they're moving closer to us. They were in Glendale, but they can't afford to, keep playing in Talking Stick. So now they're going to be sharing a facility with the ASU hockey team in Tempe.
Oh, that's got to feel really
I mean, still, they're going to sell
demeaning.
out every night now, at least.
Oh, yeah. So it's just probably like it's like
They still have some of the coldest uniforms, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would 100% get a hockey jersey if they weren't so fucking expensive.
I would 100% get into hockey if I could even just find time to watch TV.
Yeah, I mean, I get lucky to watch hockey sometimes because I normally have my TV on TNT or like USA, and TNT normally plays a lot of the hockey games, especially because they'll play like right after a basketball game, and then boom, hockey will be on. And I'll be like, fuck, I'll just chill here and watch this. Or I'll have it on the background when I'm playing Xbox. It's just
hockey. Like I see hockey clips anytime I'm in like any sports bar
impressive.
Type place. You know what I mean? You'll catch a glimpse of hockey.
Yeah, one of the best hockey players in the world is from Arizona.
Oh, really?
His name's Austin Matthews. He plays for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He just won their MVP this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to make another comment about hockey. What was that? Oh, it looks exciting. Like the movements look exciting. Sometimes I pretend like I'm doing like the show, like a shuffle with the
Yeah,
with the broomstick at my job when I'm like fucking around with like a big piece of trash.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I don't know, just fucking around like that. I'm like, oh, I can see how really you're gonna have to focus on a fucking puck. That's like
Not only that, you have to focus on staying on your feet,
staying
skating.
on your feet. Yeah, like there's
and
so
full
many
sprint
added things.
skating.
It's
And then do a quick
crazy,
stop.
crazy.
You know, I remember going to like ice skating like as a field trip in like 5th or 6th grade.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I tore my pants.
Ah, damn.
Fucking cut them like right here,
Oh.
and I'd like tie them around like a fucking tourniquet.
Oh, dude, that's
Just
kind
so
of
I
fire though.
I mean, yeah, but like I think I remember you had to have like a C motion, like outwards, like to move forward.
A C motion outwards?
Like, you know, it was like with your foot you had to like C if you wash my feet. Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah, I can only imagine how fast you have to do that to go how fast they're going.
that's a new movement for me. My knees kind of like that. It's kind of relieving.
Well, I hope that the mic isn't picking up your fucking slides.
Yo, why do you think they're called slides? Also, will I get shocked? No. Okay.
Oh my god, I get shocked sometimes so bad at my job. Like with our oversized carts, they're like 3-tiered, like you know, like it's like 3 tiers shelves, and then it's got like a handle to push, and like the wheels there's like 6 wheels, and they'll get going, and then I'll go walk inside the fucking like room, and I'll touch something, and, bzz, and
Oh.
like ah,
I just like gave myself a phantom jolt. I was like, oh my god.
static shock, bro.
Yeah, dude. No, I load up some pretty fucking gnarly ones in the house. I don't know how sometimes.
Bro, in my room sometimes I have all carpet in my house. I can see the shock on my fridge.
Oh, dude, when you get that visible look, you kind of feel like, oh my god, I'm dope. But then you also are like, what the fuck?
I almost just set my house on fire.
Yeah, dude, what the hell was that? That shit.
You're eating the cold ass fries.
Dude,
They're pretty good.
still crunch.
Yeah, I mean, Wendy's has pretty good fries. We're gonna have to do one of those for Rankum, fast food fries,
That's next week.
maybe, or we could just lump it all into one, fast food places, and you can go into aspects on all of it. How about that one?
Maybe a season finale. We could do something epic, like because
Like
I'm
how we
thinking
did
if we're
with
doing
soda?
all fast food, we gotta get like
Like how we did with soda,
yeah,
but just better.
but like do it.
I don't know. Maybe that might be the season finale. I want to get a gaming episode in one of these next couple of episodes. Like we were gonna do that one time, but then we decided not to because
Well, I just part of the interesting, or excuse me, part of balancing the shit out is not running away with creativity on ideas, so that way that I can keep them more practical.
Oh, yeah.
Like I will for the gaming episode. All we got to do is just
hook up my Elgato and then
literally, like you're saying, hook up the Elgato. We'll be setting up, having I think what we'll have to do is, honestly, we'll have to record both. The cam will record separately, and the gameplay will record separately, and we'll have the cam set up.
just have the audio track, and then boom.
Mm-hmm. And then what we'll do is in post, we'll cut the cam angle and fit it into like small boxes as if it was like a Twitch cam kind of thing. Maybe do
Just
like
a face
vertical,
cam, yeah.
something. Yeah, literally.
I mean, that's not hard to do. I mean, I could maybe even do that on my own too. But like, I'm a scaredy little bitch, and I don't like to edit.
How do we make you not so scaredy?
Get me a
little
MacBook,
bitch?
nigga.
Oh yeah, no, the MacBook. You know, I really want to get a powerful laptop. The thing that stops me from getting a MacBook, in particular, is
I just want Final Cut Pro. That's all.
You see, I wanted to get back to Final Cut Pro until I got good. I shouldn't say good with Premiere. Actually, no, that's cap. I'm pretty good with Premiere.
You are pretty good with Premiere.
There's some things I could still learn to make some parts of the editing process easier. Obviously, like knowing the keyboard shortcuts more so than I already do. But I mean, I have a pretty good hang of it for sure.
I mean, I have a lifetime membership to HitFilm, but I never really use it. I need to learn that.
HitFilm, I think HitFilm is still a pretty good tool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tool. It's like it's cheaper than Premiere, and it's cheaper than all that other stuff. I need to I remember I used to know how to edit with Sony Vegas back in the day.
Oh.
Back when I actually used to edit and I actually uploaded to my channel. All those videos are gone now, but
I want to take up learning After Effects so I can start editing with some of those dope ass fucking songs that I enjoyed. The like dark funk. Yeah, that shit goes so hard. Because I do want to produce. At some point, I want to get to being able to create music and shit like that, produce beats and shit. Because just for fun. Because I like hearing sound. In different fucking ranges, son.
yeah, I understand what you mean by that.
Yeah. That's why I pretty much enjoy it. I enjoy a lot, but I know that there's a lot that's not, that I can't get into, I should say, you know? So, not to try and crack open the music topic or anything like that again.
Oh,
but,
trust me, I want to get back into music so badly.
dude,
it's just...
The outro song, man, it's fucking crazy. I really wish I would have. I mean, it's beautiful to have learned about it now, obviously. Yeah. But, I mean, it would have been dope to know then, in some sense, because I would have really fucked with it then as much as I do now, you know?
You know, it was in 2018, so...
Oh, there's a lot there.
I mean, I need to buy equipment if I'm actually serious in doing it, but
Also, speaking of equipment, sorry, I got this nugget in my mouth, so I should probably hold off.
Make sure we leave 2 for the end. You can eat as many as you like, baby girl.
I will take it easy, promise. Oh, speaking of equipment, they're picking up the Elgato Wavelink 1.
Yep. Eventually. I mean, I have it in the cart ready to go.
And you got that, is that like a
wireless adapter? Yeah, it should help. Theoretically help.
It should.
Streaming.
That shit looked insane. How much was it?
Like $25.
Oh, okay.
All it does is plug into USB-C I have 2 3.0 drives that I don't use on the back of my PC. So that's where it will get plugged into. Because I use the one on the top of my PC for... What do I use it for? My Elgato, yeah. Just makes things easier for connectivity with my Xbox. Wiring-wise, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of interesting to... diving into USB, I had to do that a little bit just trying to see what was the, what kind of ceiling, I should say, we were going to have in terms of... quality in going USB-C for the microphones, and
the quality's been great in my opinion.
Huh?
The quality sounds great in my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, these mics, of course, they're not the Shure or Shure mics. I think
they're not the best podcasting mics in the world.
Yeah,
they definitely work.
Yeah, they definitely work. They definitely work, and I enjoy it too. It makes it feel more. It makes it feel more, I don't know, maybe...
Raw?
Raw. Yeah, raw. It makes it feel like...
I feel like, just like how we have the one camera, I feel like it's more intimate with the people, instead of them having to, adjust to switching every time we speak.
Right. No, yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I did really want to do the multicam, but I think it was just like a...
The multicam works for guests.
It does work for guests, but I think the hang up I was having there on the tech side was just not committing to, all right, man, do the research. What is the 4K camera you want? Because I do want a nice camera, honestly, and a nice stabilizer, because I would love to fucking produce high quality shit. I mean, because getting a nice 4K camera, bro, I could also fucking film sets when I go out and shit like that, and do it on my own volition and not have to rely on the club so much. And there's, again, not anything wrong with relying on the club. I'm new comic, yes, I get that, but in terms of just like what I would like to do and where I would like to go with comedy and the shit that, you know, the reason why I'm doing it, and kind of I love every fucking aspect and every part about it, okay? And one thing that I want to do is also like, I'd like to create fucking, you know, clips, film sets, watch my fucking sets get better. You know what I mean? I know that it's part of getting better, to look at your shit, review your material.
Yep.
And the only fucking way you're going to be able to really
It goes the
review
same
your
with really
material.
everything. Like, the same with athletes. They watch themselves to get better. Like, I could have done this better. I could have done that better.
Yeah.
It's just the natural, like, progressive improvement.
Yeah, you guys watch games in football too.
We used to, yeah. We would we would watch our own stuff. Like, they sometimes record practices and be like, you need to give more effort just so that in the game you don't look stupid, etc. Like, I remember that stuff. But, you know, yeah, like everything. You just need to, like, watch yourself to get better, watch other people who are better than you to get better. Taking the things that they do, making them into your own, helping you get better at something that makes your own niche, you know?
You know, an example of that for the pod is I noticed on podcast clips, well, I noticed on clips in general, podcast clips in more specifically, I should say, you know, having captions is very helpful.
Yeah,
it is
so I know what
very
you're
helpful.
saying, yeah.
Definitely very helpful. And, you know, I didn't give a fuck what it was going to take or how many hours it was going to take me, what I would have to learn. I was going to figure out how to do captions and get it automated. Even if it took, like, dude, I have the note cards, I think, in my briefcase somewhere. But, like, literally, for the first captions that we did, I didn't even really fucking know how to do them. So, like, I literally wrote the entire transcript of, like, the first 2 or 3 clips just on note cards and shit. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to type these shits out. And then I was like, all right, nigga, before you commit to getting, you know, doing all that work and even doing half of that shit, just look it up. There's probably a way to do it. Long and behold, there's a way to do it. And Premiere can transcribe sequences pretty fucking well. You know, with whatchamacallit, it does it pretty fucking well, even though some words get fucked up. But I wanted to also figure out how to make the captions personable. You know what I mean? I didn't want the fucking captions to be like just, you know, Arial font 12. You know what I mean? I didn't want them to be that. I was like, all right, we had the different font styles fucking for the profile pictures, so which one would work? And then, of course, the one that we use for profile picture is the one that works, and we were able to edit the colors, which makes it personable. You have pink inside. You have pink inside.
I mean, we're all pink inside, technically.
This is technically true. Unless you are...
I even think...
Everything's pink inside, huh?
I'm pretty sure everything's pink inside, or pink or red.
Or something of the something of the sort. For
something
sure.
of that spectrum.
Something of that spectrum for sure. Well, this is just going to be a hard... Actually, no. I think I put that there for the Rankum. And my final topic, actually, that I wanted to dive into real quick. Because I got to thinking about this when we were on Discord last night.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what this is leading from. When I read it, I was like, oh, so he's going to talk about it like this. Okay, no.
Yeah. Okay, so do you remember? Because I feel like
I
might have just stopped the conversation then.
What I was saying was like, yeah, you went to New York a lot, right?
Yeah,
and then you were like, yeah, but like I didn't really go on my own. You know, we'll talk about this on the podcast.
Yes,
that's exactly
yes.
how it went.
So, I wanted to talk about this because vape hit.
Trade?
Yes.
Had to have the vape break for the weed cast.
Straight up. Okay.
I suggest refilling that later.
Oh yeah, I will.
Because after the Rankum, we're closing out the episode with that. I'll go that after the Rankum.
Okay. So I want to talk about this topic because as we were talking about it last night, I realized in the moment how I actually felt about the topic. in general, just about like just the concept of it in its totality. So I was like, all right. Now that I actually know how I kind of feel about it, I want to bring it to the pod. So I wrote it, the question, have you really gone anywhere if you didn't go for you? Meaning like a family time type vacation versus
Yes, I
you
understand.
going on vacation.
Because I have experience with that as well.
Okay, right. And you just went to Cali.
Well, I went for myself.
Right. And
But it was with my friends.
Right. And that's completely for you, right? Going with your friends is
It was
completely.
my first real trip
Yeah.
on my own, yeah.
And I, and as well, of course, as you were saying last night, I have been to New York a bunch of times. I'm from Philly. I've been there. I've been to Cali a few times myself. But it's hard to say that I've really been there because I haven't necessarily been there for me. Definitely there on like family vacation, but I feel like that is just different. It's just like different times.
Yeah. Like I've gone. I mean, since I'm from Wisconsin, I've been back there a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, I went back there for my cousin's wedding. And now that I think about it, like I didn't go there to go for myself. I went there for a wedding. It was for family.
Right.
It wasn't for me. And I was thinking when we reread the topic, I was like, when I went to go visit my dad every summer, was my mom going specifically for me, or like, was she going to go back home herself as well? And I was like, she was probably more of the, I'm going for him, not myself. So like, yeah, I understood what that meant. Like, did all these trips back for her really go, oh yeah, I'm going back home? For me, no, I'm going back home so my son can be with his family of that side.
Right. And that's very nice that you bring that, because it makes sense. Because when there's that separation of family, it's hard to meet the extended family all the time. I couldn't imagine the stress of that on a parent, because then raising the child is solely your task.
Because when I started going back up there every summer, I was like 5, and we went back every summer until I was 12. So, and they were separated the entire time, and like it was just weird for them. But like my family loved my mom, like that side of the family, and they always ragged on my dad for fucking that up.
Well, yeah, that's very relatable. Very relatable. I mean, I guess I could summarize it as just dysfunction and maybe make it easier. But yeah, my grandparents at one point gave my mom a hard time for leaving my dad, and then those are my grandparents on my mom's side, but on the extended family on my dad's side, they give him quite a tough time, but that's mainly because my dad has made some decisions in his life, you know what I mean? And it's not my place to judge or anything like that. It's my place to be, the son of my dad. I love my dad.
I love my dad too, but I think I have a right to judge him for the decisions he's made that landed him up in prison, etc.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I say it's not my place to judge, but I that's when I say that, I'm not necessarily denying the effect of any of the choices that he made, because I definitely, the effects of the choices he made have affected the experience overall that I've had in my childhood. You know what I mean? And the shit that I ended up having to go through from the shit that he decided he was gonna do. And you know what? It is what it is. But that's there, and I understand that. But I don't have to dwell on that. You know what I mean? It's kind of an odd thing. Because it's like forgiveness. It's forgiving and not forgetting.
Yeah.
And that's like a tough thing, because I have to do that. I don't have to do that actively with my mom anymore, because I used to have to much younger, and of course with no shroom experience, no psychedelic experience, but after having those experiences and shit, just I don't know, just being able to open up to that connection and being able to how do I put it? Being able to have that power to forgive and not have to forget, you know what I mean? you don't have to always remember it, I should say. You know what I mean? You don't